It's a beautiful 56 degrees outside right now, which means that we're here live at the mostly dry enough Sheila Field, getting ready for some varsity baseball action. It is your home team, International Falls Broncos, hosting the visitors from Cherry High School, the Tigers. This is a big varsity baseball matchup between the two teams. Really excited, Broncos. This is their home opener as they get ready to take on the Tigers. Tigers coming in hot with all kinds of good athletes. Broncos hoping to answer in their first true challenge of the season here against the Tigers. It's baseball action on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. Coming up from yours truly, Augie Schmidt, is our national anthem, brought to you by local VFW Post 2948. Join us for Burger Night and karaoke, as well as our Border GM keys to the game. And all of this is coming live from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College press box. Start your voyage at the Rainy River campus. Your future awaits you right here in your own backyard. Rainy River, Minnesota North College, 218-598-9300. We're going to take a quick break and listen to some of our sponsors, because without them, I wouldn't be able to be out here and cover this game on such a beautiful day. It's baseball action on Lakes Country 104.1 KSTM and on yourliveevent.com.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Dreaming of making a splash this summer? Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom. At Border Bank, we're here to help make summer adventures a reality. Whether it's a boat for the lake, a new camper for those scenic road trips, or the ultimate backyard oasis, our consumer loans have you covered. With competitive rates and flexible terms, Border Bank makes it easy to fund summer fun. Explore if a consumer loan is right for you. Stop in and see us or apply online at www.border.bank. We're Border Bank, your headquarters for funding summer fun. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Also, welcome back to yourliveevent.com. Those of you watching on yourliveevent.com. And we are here live at Sheila Field for some varsity baseball action between the International Falls Broncos and the visiting Cherry Tigers. And this is your Border GM keys to the game here on our Lakes Live broadcast, starting off with the home team, International Falls Broncos. They are coming into this one on a 2-game winning streak after 2 very dominant wins. First, their 18-5 win over Lake of the Woods Bears, and then their 12-7 win over the Deer River Warriors. Both were games that were really reliant upon their heavy hitters and big at-bats from their big hitters like Torrin Thompson, who went 3 for 4 at the plate for that game against Deer River and led the team with 3 runs scored. And then Hayden Swenson, who was the big leader for the win against Lake of the Woods, with going 5 for 5 and having 4 doubles in that game. You heard that right. 4 doubles, and he had a total of 7 RBIs to help lead his team to victory over the Lake of the Woods Bears. And so that's going to be the biggest key here, is having their batters be in the zone today against what is going to be a very tough Tigers team. This could very well be either a very high-scoring game, or if the pitchers on both sides of the field can really lock in, then this could be a tight game. And that's going to be the other thing. The two teams are going to also be very reliant upon their pitchers on the mound and getting a really strong start from both of them. Hopeful to really get the ball going on this one. And so that has been our Border GM keys to the game for the Broncos. We'll take another break, and then we'll be back on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM.
Rainy Lake Clinic is your home for comprehensive family medical care. Located within Rainy Lake Medical Center's hospital campus, their clinic provides accessible family health care for International Falls and surrounding communities via in-person and telehealth visits. Whether you need an annual checkup or specialized care for an injury or illness, your hometown healthcare team is ready to serve you and your family. To schedule an appointment, call Rainy Lake Clinic at 218-283-5503.
Do your high-rate credit cards have you feeling lost? Find yourself a lower rate and roll your balances over to a new card. TrueStar Federal Credit Union now provides an in-house credit card. Our truly rewarding credit card offers competitive rates, a rewards program, fraud monitoring, digital wallet, and much more. For more information or to get started, visit your local branch, our website, or the mobile app. Brighter banking at TrueStar. Subject to credit approval. Restrictions may apply. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Pressbox. We are live on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and on YourLiveEvent.com. Broncos versus Tigers in varsity baseball action here at Sheila Field. And we just finished up our Border GM keys to the game for the Broncos. And now let's talk about the Cherry Tigers. Cherry Tigers, like I said, they have some big hitters on their team, like the two Osama brothers, Isaiah and Noah. And then a couple of the other sibling connections in this one, Carson Brown and Caleb Brown. And then Ian Kimmis, Caden Pittman, just to name a few. So this is a very, very athletically talented Cherry team. A lot of these guys were on that state championship basketball team. So you know that they're going to be some good athletes out there on the field. And so the Broncos need to watch out for that. The Cherry Tigers need to take advantage of their athleticism and really, really have strong at-bats against the Broncos. Keaton Maish is the one to really look out for from this Bronco pitching squad bullpen, because Keaton Maish has had a couple of no-hitting outings out on the mound. So he is going to be a big weapon for the Broncos in today's varsity baseball action. So keep an eye out for Keaton Maish of the Broncos. And so that is going to wrap up our Border GM keys to the game here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSCM. Once again, we are live from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box. And coming up, our other sponsors, shout out to Packaging Corporation of America, who will be sponsoring every scoreboard update in this game contest. And then also a shout out to Service Master, who is our sponsor for every foul ball that happens in the game. Service Master, for a home that is professionally cleaned all year round. Call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen will take good care of you. Varsity baseball action coming up. Hey, we're going to take another quick break, and then we're going to be talking about our starting lineups and batting orders for our two varsity baseball teams. It is the Broncos versus the Tigers, International Falls versus Cherry. Stay tuned on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and YourLiveEvent.com and RJBroadcasting.com.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Dreaming of making a splash this summer? Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom. At Border Bank, we're here to help make summer adventures a reality. Whether it's a boat for the lake, a new camper for those scenic road trips, or the ultimate backyard oasis, our consumer loans have you covered. With competitive rates and flexible terms, Border Bank makes it easy to fund summer fun. Explore if a consumer loan is right for you. Stop in and see us or apply online at www.border.bank. We're Border Bank, your headquarters for funding summer fun. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Are you ready for our starting lineups for our two varsity baseball squads here live on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and YourLiveEvent.com? We're going to start off with the home team, International Falls Broncos. Leading this off is going to be the center fielder, number 2, Torrin Thompson. And following him is going to be our right fielder, number 9, Caden Corpy. And then at our number 3 spot for batting, it's going to be our shortstop, number 16, Hayden Swenson. After Swenson, it's going to be our pitcher for today, Keaton Maish, and wearing number 4. And then after him, it's going to be our first baseman, number 18, Emmett Olson. And then in our number 6 spot, it's going to be the guy wearing number 7, our catcher, Caleb Jocelyn, followed by the third baseman, Aston Kosow, wearing number 5. And then it's going to be the left fielder, Connor Tomzak, wearing number 11 in the number 8 spot. And then number 14, Kyle Kramer, is going to be designated hitting for our second baseman, Camden Siegert, for the number 9 spot. And Siegert is wearing number 22. And that is your Bronco batting order and starting lineup for today. And now the Cherry Tigers lineup, starting off, is going to be number 2, center fielder Isaiah Osma. Number 9, number 9, left fielder Carson Brown will be after him. In the number 3 spot, it's going to be number 5, catcher Noah Osma. And then it's going to be pitcher, number 7, Noah Sundquist in the number 4 spot. And then it's going to be number 1, the shortstop, Mason Heitzman in the number 5 spot. Number 13, Jackson Nagel will be the first baseman and the number 6 hitter. And then number 14, Caleb Brown, is going to be the right fielder in the number 7 spot. And then the third baseman is going to be number 11, Caden Pittman, in the number 8 spot. And then it's going to be Ian Kimmis, the second baseman, wearing number 16, rounding out our batting lineup. And that is going to be our batting lineup for today's varsity baseball action between the International Falls Broncos and the Cherry Tigers. For today, coaches are meeting at home plate at this very moment. And coming up is our national anthem, brought to you by local VFW, Post 2948. Join us for Burger Night and karaoke. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back after the national anthems for our varsity baseball action here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM.
Rainy Lake Clinic is your home for comprehensive family medical care. Located within Rainy Lake Medical Center's hospital campus, their clinic provides accessible family health care for International Falls and surrounding communities via in-person and telehealth visits. Whether you need an annual checkup or specialized care for an injury or illness, your hometown healthcare team is ready to serve you and your family. To schedule an appointment, call Rainy Lake Clinic at 218-283-5503.
Do your high rate credit cards have you feeling lost? Find yourself a lower rate and roll your balances over to a new card. TrueStar Federal Credit Union now provides an in-house credit card. Our truly rewarding credit card offers competitive rates, a rewards program, fraud monitoring, digital wallet, and much more. For more information or to get started, visit your local branch, our website, or the mobile app. Brighter banking at TrueStar, subject to credit approval, restrictions may apply. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Dreaming of making a splash this summer? Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom. At Border Bank, we're here to help make summer adventures a reality. Whether it's a boat for the lake, a new camper for those scenic road trips, or the ultimate backyard oasis, our consumer loans have you covered. With competitive rates and flexible terms, Border Bank makes it easy to fund summer fun. Explore if a consumer loan is right for you. Stop in and see us or apply online at www.border.bank. We're Border Bank, your headquarters for funding summer fun. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Clinic is your home for comprehensive family medical care. Located within Rainy Lake Medical Center's hospital campus, their clinic provides accessible family health care for International Falls and surrounding communities via in-person and telehealth visits. Whether you need an annual checkup or specialized care for an injury or illness, your hometown healthcare team is ready to serve you and your family. To schedule an appointment, call Rainy Lake Clinic at 218-283-5503.
Do your high rate credit cards have you feeling lost? Find yourself a lower rate and roll your balances over to a new card. TrueStar Federal Credit Union now provides an in-house credit card. Our truly rewarding credit card offers competitive rates, a rewards program, fraud monitoring, digital wallet, and much more. For more information or to get started, visit your local branch, our website, or the mobile app. Brighter banking at TrueStar, subject to credit approval, restrictions may apply. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. We are here live from the Rainy River Press Box, live for some varsity baseball action here at Sheila Field. Broncos versus Tigers. The Tigers of Cherry High School are going to be the first ones to bat in today's contest, and leading off for the Tigers is going to be number 2, the center fielder, Isaiah Osama. On deck is going to be number 9, the left fielder, Carson Brown, and in the hole is going to be the catcher, number 5, Noah Osama. Keaton Maish is the one on the mound for the Broncos in today's contest, getting his warm-ups in and hoping to get a strong start in the game for his team here against Cherry. Again, this is going to be a big challenge for the Broncos. This is going to be their first true test of the season against the Cherry Tigers, a very certainly gifted team, as plenty of the players on the state championship basketball team are on the baseball team. So goes to show that they do have athletes, but the Broncos do too as well, especially in the infield. Looking at the first, second, third, and shortstop for the Broncos, many very talented athletes. All of their big hitters as well, especially in the outfield as well. And now it looks like Osama making his first approach to the plate to open this home opener for International Falls Broncos of the season. Isaiah Osama steps into the box. Keaton Maish on the mound. And there is the signal, play ball. First pitch, and swinging immediately, but that's going to be popped high and behind. Foul ball, and as you guys know, Service Master is your sponsor for every foul ball. For a home professionally cleaned all year round, call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Touting Retro will take great care of you. That second pitch from Maish, it was called low for a ball. That was going to be too far to the left outside of the box, so that's going to be ball 2 for Maish. Keaton Maish goes into his motions. And that's going to be dead center, and Isaiah Osama hits it. Short, drops short out left, getting just past the shortstop, Hayden Swenson, and that's going to be a base hit single for Isaiah Osama to start the game off. And so now we have one hit to start the game. Up next at the plate, number 9, Carson Brown, the left fielder. On deck, Noah Osama. In the hole, Noah Sundquist. Keaton Maish keeping an eye on first base. Quick throw over to Emmett Olson, the first baseman, trying to see if he can catch Isaiah Osama. Distracted. No good. And now we'll get first pitch to Carson Brown. And that's going to be high. And that's going to be a attempted steal at second. And the throw from home plate just short. And that's going to allow for Isaiah Osama to get the steal. So now runner at second, Isaiah Osama. 1-0 count. And that's going to be a ground hit getting just between the shortstop and second baseman, and Isaiah Osama is going to round the corner all the way to home plate. So Carson Brown gets a base hit single, and Isaiah Osama will get on the board first for Cherry. And so that is a 1-0 start to the game for Cherry High School. And now it is Noah Osama stepping up to the plate, the catcher for the Tigers. On deck is Noah Sundquist. In the hole, Mason Heitzman. And swinging at the first pitch, that's going to be a base hit single that gets just past Hayden Swenson and out towards center field on the grounder. And so Noah Osama getting a single on the hit. So far, no one yet really swinging for the fences. It's just been the safe grounders that are sneaking past the shortstop and second basemans of the Broncos. Runners at second and first. Noah Sundquist. Strike one looking for Sundquist. On the first pitch from Maish. Maish trying to keep an eye on second base. This one's going to be low, but swing, and that's going to be out towards center field, just over the head of Hayden Swenson at shortstop, and unable to get it to home plate. That's going to be Carson Brown making his way around the bases to home plate, making it now a 2-0 game on the single by Noah Sundquist. So now back to the original setup. Runners at first and second for Cherry High School, Noah Sundquist and Noah Osama. Mason Heitzman stepping up to the plate for his first at-bat of the game. Wearing number 1, this is the shortstop for the Tigers. Swing and a foul on the first pitch from Maish. And as you know, Service Master of International Falls is your sponsor for every foul ball. Keaton Maish keeping an eye on that second baseman. And we're going to get a steal at third. Not able to get there in time, and that's going to allow both Noahs to steal. Noah Osma getting the steal at third, and Noah Sundquist taking advantage of the distraction to get the steal at second. So now runners at second and third. A 1-1 count after the pitch from Maish was a little high. Heitzman steps into the box for his at-bat. This pitch is going to be high for ball 2. 2-1 count for Heitzman. Runners at second and third, Noah Osma and Noah Sundquist. Heitzman is going to swing, and that's going to be high and drops just between the second baseman and right fielder, and that's going to be a possible base hit double. As not able to get the throw to second in time, that's going to be a double and a 2-run RBI for Mason Sundquist, or Mason Heitzman. So the Heitzman with the double and the 2-run RBI, making it now a 4-0 game here in inning number 1. As the lefty hitter, Jackson Nagel, steps up to the plate. First pitch, ball 1. Runner at second, Mason Heitzman. And excuse me, I got distracted for a second because of the smell of popcorn from concessions right below me. And that's going to be strike 1. 1-1 count for Nagel. Nagel, the first baseman for Cherry. Keaton Maish trying to keep an eye on that runner at second. His pitch is going to be low for ball 2. 2-1 count. Top of the first inning, Broncos down 4-0 on the PCA scoreboard. Maish, and that's going to be swing and a miss for strike 2. Jackson Nagel looking at a 2-2 count now. Keaton Maish hoping to get the strikeout, try and get one step closer to going into the bottom of the first inning. Keeping a very close eye on that runner at second. Mason Heitzman, that's going to be a grounded foul, chopping it to the right. So still a 2-2 count for the lefty, Jackson Nagel. Keaton Maish staring down Heitzman at second. That's going to be just overhead and getting past Hayden Swenson's glove. That's going to be a throw to home plate and unable to get there in time. So that base hit single for Jackson Nagel sends his teammate Mason Heitzman home, and he gets the 1-run RBI. So now a 5-0 game here in inning number 1. Broncos down early, looking to be in some trouble, as number 14, Caleb Brown, the right fielder, steps up to the plate for Cherry for his first at-bat of the game. Runner at first is Jackson Nagel. And he's going to hit a grounder out to the shortstop, Hayden Swenson, and that's going to be almost a double play for the Broncos. Throw a little too short and a little too far to the right, so that's just going to be an out at first for Jackson Nagel. But Caleb Brown able to get to first base safely. And excuse me, that was actually an out at second for Jackson Nagel. So now it is Caden Pittman at the plate for Cherry. He's going to chop it for a grounder to the left. Quick throw to second base, but that's going to be out of the glove of the second baseman, number 22, Camden Siegert. But the runner, Caleb Brown, doesn't get up in time to try and run for third, so he's going to just relax there at second base. Quick timeout called by the umpire, Josh Koenig, to clear off the home plate. And we're also going to get a quick timeout for the Broncos as they gather at the mound. Looks like coach adjusting the catcher's padding while also discussing the game plan here. Runner at first is number 11, Caden Pittman. Ian Kimmis stepping up to the plate for his first at-bat of the game. Caleb Brown, the runner at second. 1 out here in inning number 1, and it is a 5-0 game here early for the Cherry Tigers in the lead in the first inning. Now, timeout over. And we're back to our two runners on base. Caleb Brown at second, Caden Pittman at first. Checking in on the Broncos softball team. They are in the 5th inning and are currently down 8-0 against the Rosa Rams. And that's a bunt by Kimmis. Kimmis is going to be out at first. And Emmett Olsen is going to make sure no one tries to run to home plate or try and take any other extra bases as he walks it over. So now Caleb Brown at third. Pittman makes it to second, and that is going to be Kimmis out at first on a bunt attempted. And we're going to be back at the top of the lineup now for Isaiah Osama. He had the base hit single earlier, then got a steal to second before being sent home on a single by Carson Brown. And he was the first run of the game scored for Cherry. He's going to swing, and that's going to be high and to the right, but that's going to be a little too wide to the right, so that's going to be a foul ball called by the ump. So that's going to be a 1-1 count for Osama. Isaiah Osama, I should specify, now that I remember that he has a brother on the team, Noah Osama. Isaiah Osama with a runner at second and third. Swing and a miss, making it strike 2, a 1-2 count. And Keaton Maish hoping to strike out the leading hitter for Cherry to send them into the bottom of the first inning. 2 outs, 1-2 count. Pitch is going to be swung at and a miss, and that's going to be out number 3 on the swing and a miss, and that's going to be the end of the top of the first inning. We're going to head into the bottom of the inning, and it's going to be Torrin Thompson for the Broncos, leading off with Caden Corpy on deck and Hayden Swenson in the hole. And Cherry, they go into the bottom of the inning with 2 runners left on base. Caden Pittman at second and Caleb Brown at third. And we're going to take a quick break and get ready for the bottom of the first inning. Broncos down 5-0, hoping to get some runs on the board and keep this game close on Lakes Country 104.1 KSCM and YourLifeEvent.com.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Dreaming of making a splash this summer? Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom. At Border Bank, we're here to help make summer adventures a reality. Whether it's a boat for the lake, a new camper for those scenic road trips, or the ultimate backyard oasis, our consumer loans have you covered. With competitive rates and flexible terms, Border Bank makes it easy to fund summer fun. Explore if a consumer loan is right for you. Stop in and see us or apply online at www.border.bank. We're Border Bank, your headquarters for funding summer fun. Member FDIC.
Bottom of the first inning, Broncos are currently down on the PCA scoreboard 5-0, but hoping to answer immediately after a big first inning at bat for the Cherry Tigers. Isaiah Osama, Carson Brown, Noah Osama, Noah Sundquist, Mason Heitzman, Caleb Brown, Caden Pittman, and all players able to get at bats and able to get hits for the Tigers. But Broncos able to get the job done. Caden Maish ending the inning with a strikeout against Isaiah Osama in order to send them into the bottom of the first inning. And now it's going to be Torrin Thompson leading off for the Broncos in his first at-bat of the game. Following him on deck is going to be Caden Corpy, the right fielder. And in the hole, it's going to be the shortstop, number 16, Hayden Swenson. On the mound for the Tigers, it's number 7, Noah Sundquist. Catching for Sundquist is going to be number 5, Noah Osama. And that's the call for batter. So now it's time to get the Broncos' first at-bat underway here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. Torrin Thompson, the righty, looks to coach before stepping into the box. First at-bat of the game. Looking to show what he can do here in this home opener for the Broncos. Broncos in their all-white home jerseys. Cherry in their black jerseys, gray pants. First pitch, strike 1 for Thompson. And that's strike 2, looking for Thompson. Thompson looking at a 0-2 count early. But that's going to be low for ball 1. Now a 1-2 count, Torrin Thompson. Good eye on that one. Looked like Sundquist trying to get Thompson to reach. Fourth pitch, and that's going to be a line drive, a little too wide out to the right. So that's going to be a foul ball. Torrin Thompson gets to live for another pitch. Looking to try and get on base. And as you guys know, every foul ball in the game is brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. Torrin Thompson's going to chop it, grounder out towards the second baseman, and now it's a foot race, and that's going to be out at first. Torrin Thompson unable to get there in time. Play made from the second, the second baseman, Ian Kimmis, over to the first baseman, Caden Pittman. So that's going to be out number 1. For the Broncos, now it's the lefty, Caden Corpy, stepping into the box for International Falls. Lefty hitter. He's going to swing and a miss on the first pitch from Sundquist. Corpy. He's going to swing and a miss on to make it strike 2. Sundquist putting some heat on that last one. This one is going to be swing and a miss. Strike 3, swinging. So that's 2 outs for the Broncos. As Hayden Swenson steps up to the plate. Hayden Swenson, he had a strong outing against the Lake of the Woods Bears for their first win of the season, as they are 2-1 on the season going into this game. Swenson, righty hitter. He's going to swing, but no contact made for strike 1 on the first pitch from Sundquist. Sundquist gets the call in, goes into his motion. This is going to be a swing and a miss for strike 2. Broncos in some trouble here early in the game. 2 outs, 0-2 count for Swenson. And that's going to be swing and a miss for strike number 3. And that's going to be out number 3 for the Broncos, as they're now going to go into inning number 2 down on the PCA scoreboard 5-0, looking to try and make some adjustments and try and make the plays necessary to stay in this one. And Cherry Tigers, an early hot start to the game with 5 runs in the first inning. Now they're going to go into the second inning. Leading off is going to be Carson Brown. Following him, Noah Osma on deck, and then Noah Sundquist in the hole to start the second inning. And we're going to be back after the break on Lakes Country 104.1 KSTM and on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and YourLiveEvent.com. Start your voyage at the Rainy River campus. Your future awaits you right here in your own backyard. Rainy River, Minnesota North College, 218-598-9300. Top of the second inning, Broncos down 5-0 on the PCA scoreboard. Leading off for Cherry Tigers in this opening for the second inning is going to be number 9, Carson Brown, left fielder for Cherry. On deck, Noah Osma. In the hole, Noah Sundquist, the pitcher. Swing and a miss. It looked like Carson Brown tried to pull a swing, but likely wasn't in time. So that's going to be strike 1. And second pitch from Maish is ball 1, making it a 1-1 count here in inning number 2. Pitch and swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2 count. Keaton Maish trying to start the inning hot in this one, especially facing Noah Osma. And that's going to be chopped and grounded, but that's going to be a foul ball out left. So no base hit for Carson Brown. Instead, that's going to be a foul. He has to go all the way back. Still a 1-2 count, and that foul ball is brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. For a home professionally cleaned all year round, call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen will take good care of you. This pitch is a little wide outside of the box, so that's going to be ball 2. Carson Brown stepping back into the box, looking to avoid strike 3, and that's going to be ball 3. So now we have a full count for Carson Brown. And his second at-bat of the game, he had a base hit single in the first inning for his first at-bat. Looking to stay perfect in the hitting percentage, and that's going to be a walk. A walk for Carson Brown sends him to first base. And quick timeouts, so Maish and his catcher, Caleb Jocelyn, can have a couple words with each other. And now it is Noah Osma stepping up to the plate for his second at-bat of the game. He also had a base hit single in the first inning, and then had a steal from second to third, and then was one of the 2 RBIs scored by Mason Heitzman, who ended up hitting a double in the first inning. And that's going to be chopped and grounded, but too far to the left. So that's going to be foul ball. And that's going to be strike 2 for Noah Osama. Or no, strike 1. That's right, because Keaton Maish tried to throw it to first base to try and force the out for Carson Brown. There's another throw to first. Carson Brown able to make it back in time. Keaton Maish trying to avoid those stolen bases. Those certainly were a big factor for Cherry in that first inning to get up to a quick lead. Trying to catch the Broncos off guard. And then that's going to be Maish swing and a miss for Osama. But Carson Brown will make his way all the way to second base. So 2 strikes for Noah Osama in his second at-bat of the game. And that's going to be strike 3 looking for Osama. So Keaton Maish gets his second strikeout of the game with a runner at second, number 9, Carson Brown. Now it is Noah Sundquist stepping up to the plate for his second at-bat of the game. He had a base hit single in the first inning of the game. Maish, runner at second, Carson Brown. Sundquist. And that's going to be ball 1 looking. Good look there by Noah Sundquist. Looked like Maish trying to go for quick changeup. That one goes a little too wide, though. Wasn't able to catch him off guard. This one chopped and back or just under it as that one flies backwards. I have to break the habit of dodging every time there's a foul ball that goes backwards in my direction because I have this safety fence that keeps me, well, safe. That's going to be a foul ball, though, for Noah Sundquist. 1-1 count. He chops it, grounder out to keeping it in the infield, and that's going to be picked up by the third baseman, Aston Cosell, and that's going to be out number 2. As Carson Brown able to make it home, but Noah Sundquist is going to be out at first. So now stepped up to the plate is Mason Heitzman. Heitzman had the double in the first inning that led to a 2-run RBI. And he's going to swing and make contact with the first one. That's going to go high in the sky and outside of the fence, but to the right. So that's going to be a foul ball, making it a 0-1 count. So runner at third, Carson Brown, swing and a miss on pitch number 2, making it a 0-2 count. Heitzman on the verge of strike 3. Keaton Maish. We're going to see if he keeps it in the box or if this one's going to be out. That's going to be a pop fly right into the glove of Keaton Maish. And so that's going to be out number 3. Mason Heitzman, the third out. And Broncos keep Cherry off the board. But now they're going to have to make some moves at the plate in the upcoming bottom of the second inning. Starting off, Keaton Maish leading off with Emmett Olson on deck and Caleb Jocelyn in the hole. Broncos looking to make a big comeback here. Falling early, 5-0 in the first inning, and now they're looking to make a big comeback. And so stay tuned after a quick break here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and YourLiveEvent.com.
Accessible family health care for International Falls and surrounding communities via in-person and telehealth visits. Whether you need an annual checkup or specialized care for an injury or illness, your hometown healthcare team is ready to serve you and your family. To schedule an appointment, call Rainy Lake Clinic at 218-283-5503.
Do your high-rate credit cards have you feeling lost? Find yourself a lower rate and roll your balances over to a new card. TrueStar Federal Credit Union now provides an in-house credit card. Our truly rewarding credit card offers competitive rates, a rewards program, fraud monitoring, digital wallet, and much more. For more information or to get started, visit your local branch, our website, or the mobile app. Brighter banking at TrueStar. Subject to credit approval. Restrictions may apply. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Thank you for tuning in to YourLiveEvent.com as well. We're live from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College press box. And the Broncos is currently down here going into the bottom of the second inning, 5-0 after a big first inning by the Cherry Tigers. Now Broncos looking to make a big comeback. And it's going to be starting off with our leading hitter here in inning number 2, leading off. Keaton Maish, the pitcher for the Broncos. On deck is the first baseman, Emmett Olson. In the hole, the catcher, Caleb Jocelyn. First pitch from Noah Sundquist, who had 2 strikeouts in the first inning to help lead to 3 outs and no hits. Strike 1 on the first pitch from Sundquist. Pitcher versus pitcher, and that's going to be a foul ball as Keaton Maish is going to get under it, and that's going to go behind the plate. So foul ball makes it strike 2 for Keaton Maish. We're going to see if Sundquist keeps it inside of the zone or if he might try and trick Maish with a pitch that goes out. That's going to be high and just off the tip of Noah Osama's glove, and that's going to be ball 1. 1-2 count now for Keaton Maish of the Broncos. Deep breath from Sundquist as he goes into his motion, and that's going to be ball 2. 2-2 count for Maish as the mental battle continues for the pitcher versus pitcher batting matchup, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, and that's going to be strike 3, out 1 for this second inning, and that's the 3rd strikeout for Sundquist in this contest as he keeps his no-hitter running. Coming up next is the first baseman and lefty hitter, Emmett Olson. Stepping up to the plate, swing and a miss on the first pitch. Olson in the box. And that's going to be strike 2 looking for Olson. Pitch number 3 from Sundquist. 1 out, 2 strikes, no balls. Swing and a miss, and that's strike number 3. And now we got 4 strikeouts for Sundquist as the catcher, number 7, Caleb Jocelyn, gets ready to step out to the plate for his first at-bat of the game. Here in the bottom of the second inning, Broncos still have yet to get a hit in the game. Sundquist. First pitch, wide to the left, ball 1. Not able to bait Jocelyn into reaching for that one. Ball 2 on pitch number 2 to Jocelyn. Sundquist from the mound. Deep breath. Goes into his motion. This pitch, that's going to be just wide outside of the zone, and that's going to be ball 3. So now a 3-0 count for Caleb Jocelyn, on the verge of getting walked to first base. Pitch from Sundquist, and that's going to be wide. And that's going to be a walk for Caleb Jocelyn. He gets on the base for the Broncos. As number 5, Aston Kossow steps to the plate for his first at-bat of the game. The third baseman for the Broncos. With his first at-bat, he's got a runner at first. That's going to be wide outside of the box. So a 1-0 count to start this first at-bat for Aston Kossow. Caleb Jocelyn, runner at first base. Not taking too big of a lead off. That's going to be ball 2, as that one looks like it curved towards Caleb Jocelyn and outside of the box. Or, excuse me, Aston Kossow. It's now a 2-0 count for Kossow. It looks like maybe a bit of a early test for Noah Sundquist of the Tigers. Sundquist he's been kind of struggling with his last couple of pitches, keeping it in the side of the zone as we're at a 3-0 count. 2 outs with a runner at first. Caleb Jocelyn, Aston Cosell. Pitch number 4 from Sundquist, and that's going to be strike 1 looking. Looks like Cosell was counting on that 4th pitch to be outside of the zone. So he was counting on that walk to come his way. And that's going to be the 4th ball as Cosell will walk his way over to first base. And now we have 2 runners on base for the Broncos as Noah Osama calls a quick timeout, walking up to the mound to talk to his pitcher, try and game plan a little, try and get him into a good headspace as Connor Tomczak, the left fielder for the Broncos, gets ready for his first at-bat of the game. He's got a runner on first and second base. Caleb Jocelyn, the runner at second. Aston Casa, the runner at first. Connor Tomczak, his first at-bat of the game. Connor Tomczak, he was one of the star swimmers for the Bronco swim and dive team this past season as well, one of the state qualifiers for International Falls swim team. And now he's starting to show his mettle on the baseball diamond. First pitch from Sundquist, strike 1 looking from Connor Tomczak. This pitch, low for ball 1, 1-1 count for Tomczak. And make sure you stay tuned after the game for our post-game Domino's Pizza player of the game. Pitch, swing and a miss. Connor Tomczak is now looking at a 1-2 count with 2 strikes. 2 outs, runner at first and second. Cosell, the runner at first. Jocelyn, the runner at second. Connor Tomczak is going to swing, and he'll make contact with that. It's going to be just under it, sending it backwards for a foul ball. And as you guys know, these foul balls brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. For a home professionally cleaned all year round, call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Toddy Gresham will take great care of you. Connor Tomczak in a great position to try and send a teammate home here. That's going to be wide and to the left, or high and to the left. So Connor Tomczak chooses to watch it go outside of the zone for a ball 2. So now 2-2 count. 2 runners on base. Cosell at first. Jocelyn at second. And that's going to be ball 3. So now loaded count for Connor Tomczak, which comes to a impasse where you wonder, is he going to swing at this next pitch or will he let it fly? Potential scenario of a loaded diamond, as that's going to be low, and that's going to be ball 4. Connor Tomczak gets to walk to first, and now we have bases loaded here in the bottom of the second inning. Broncos looking to have a great scenario as Kyle Kramer, the designated hitter, hitting for the second baseman, Camden Siegert, gets ready for his first at-bat of the game. As Cherry Tigers, they're looking at a loaded bases scenario. Quick timeout was called by the Tigers head coach. Looking to see what's going to be happening with Sundquist. Looking like he just needs a bit of a pep talk. With the bases loaded, we have Broncos on each of the base. A great chance for International Falls to get on the board for the first time in this game. They were shut out with a no-hitter in the first inning. And it looks like Sundquist was keeping that same mojo at the beginning of the second inning, but he's had 3 walks in a row. And now Kyle Kramer hoping to send one of his teammates home. First pitch from Sundquist is strike 1. 2 outs, 0-1 count. Swing and a miss on the second pitch from Sundquist to Kramer. Kramer in the box. That's going to be swing and a miss for strike 3. And that's going to send us into the third inning. And Cherry Tigers escape a very sketchy scenario with that third strikeout As Sundquist, he now has 5 strikeouts in the game. Broncos, they leave on 3 runners on the base. Caleb Jocelyn at third, Aston Cosell at second, and Connor Tomzak at first. And now we're going to get ready for inning number 3. Broncos currently down on the B-State scoreboard, 5-0. We're going to see what the Broncos have planned as we go into the 3rd inning here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Dreaming of making a splash this summer? Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom. At Border Bank, we're here to help make summer adventures a reality. Whether it's a boat for the lake, a new camper for those scenic road trips, or the ultimate backyard oasis, our consumer loans have you covered. With competitive rates and flexible terms, Border Bank makes it easy to fund summer fun. Explore if a consumer loan is right for you. Stop in and see us or apply online at www.border.bank. We're Border Bank, your headquarters for funding summer fun. Member FDIC.
And start your voyage at the Rainy River campus. Your future awaits you right here in your own backyard. Rainy River, Minnesota North College, 218-598-9300. 5-0 game here going into the 3rd inning. Broncos down against the Cherry Tigers as leading off for this top of the 3rd inning is number 13, Jackson Nagel. He had a base hit single in the 1st inning before being out at second. He's going to make contact on the second pitch. That makes it past the second baseman, but it's going to be the center fielder picking it up. So that's another single for Nagel. Getting onto a base. Broncos. 7 hits allowed here in the game by Keaton Maish. 5, but all 5 runs came from the 1st inning as the Broncos were able to keep them shut out in the 2nd. And that's going to be an error at first base. Keaton Maish trying to catch the runner, Jackson Nagel, off guard. And that's going to lead to him being able to steal second base. And so now we have a runner at second, Jackson Nagel, with Caleb Brown, the batter, at the plate for the Cherry Tigers. On deck, Caden Pittman, and in the hole, Ian Kimmis. Runner at second, Keaton Maish throws it, and that's going to be chopped and fouled. So that's going to be strike 1 for Caleb Brown. He had a base hit single in inning number 1. And now he's in his 2nd at-bat of the game. 1 strikeout, no balls. That's going to be a contact made out to the right, but that's going to be fouled once again. Caleb Brown looking at 2 strikes now. Keaton Maish, we're going to see if he keeps it in the zone or if he's going to try and bait him outside of the zone. Maish keeping an eye on that runner at second. Pitch from Maish is going to be in the dirt, and that's going to lead to a steal at third as Jocelyn's going to pick it up and make sure that Jocelyn doesn't try and take an extra base, or Nagel doesn't try and take an extra base. So now runner at third, Jackson Nagel. A 1-2 count for Caleb Brown of the Cherry Tigers. That's going to be contact made out towards the third baseman, and that's going to allow for Nagel to make it all the way home. And that's going to be now a 6-0 lead for Cherry here in inning number 3. Runner at first, Caleb Brown with the contact. Caden Pittman coming up to the plate for his second at bat of the game. That's going to be high and a potential steal at second as the throw isn't able to get there in time. So Caleb Brown makes his way to second base. Pittman looking at a 1-0 count here early. After the first pitch was a little high. Keaton Maish trying to keep an eye on that runner at second. His pitch is going to be a swing and a miss. Now a 1-1 count. Pittman, base hit single in the first inning. Maish with 2 strikeouts in the game. This is going to be a possible bunt. Instead, that's going to be just out of reach. He's going to miss the bunt, so that's going to be a strike. So 1-2 count for Pittman. Runner at second, Caleb Brown. And that pitch is going to be strike 3, looking. So now 1 out here in the top of the third inning. Keaton Maish throws his third strikeout of the game as number 16, Ian Kimmis, the second baseman for the Tigers, stepped up to the plate for a second at bat of the game. He had a fly. He was out at first in his first at bat of the game. Now he has a 1-0 count after the first pitch from Maish was outside of the zone. Second pitch. And he pulls his bat, but the strike was still called. And Caleb Brown able to make his way over to third base. So now we have a runner at third. Brown, the runner at third. A 1-1 count with 1 out here in the top of the third inning. Kimmis. Pitch from Maish is going to be low. Looks like he was trying to aim for that bottom right corner of the zone. Kimmis now a 2-1 count. 1 out. Runner at third. He's going to make contact. That's going to be pop fly out towards the shortstop, Hayden Swenson, who's going to catch it. And he immediately takes a look at third base just to make sure Caleb Brown doesn't try anything funny. So that's going to be a pop fly out for Ian Kimmis. Second one. And now we're back at the top of the batting order. 2 outs with a runner at third. This is Isaiah Osima stepping up to the plate for his third at-bat of the game. He had a base hit single and then a strikeout. That's going to be a high hit outright. Would have been a foul, but it was the first baseman, Emmett Olson, who decides to take matters into his own hands and end the inning right there with a nice pop fly out to end the inning. The Cherry Tigers still managed to get 1 run on the board, making it now a 6-0 game here going into the bottom of the third inning. International Falls Broncos are going to be led off by Torrin Thompson back at the top of the order for the Broncos. So Thompson hoping to get things going for the Broncos. Down 6-0 on the PSA scoreboard. We're going to take a quick 30-second break, and we'll be back for the bottom of the third inning. Broncos down 6-0 on the PSA scoreboard on Lakes Country 104.1 KSTM and YourLiveEvent.com.
From Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box on Lakes Country 104.1 KSTM. 6-0 game here going into the bottom of the third inning. International Falls Broncos trailing against the Cherry Tigers after a big 5-run inning in the first. And so Broncos just trying to play catch up here, try and get on the board first and then slowly make the comeback happen. They've been doing a good job holding the Tigers steady in the second and third innings, and now they just need to get some runs of their own and get on the board. Leading off, Torrin Thompson for the Broncos. Torrin Thompson, he had a fly out in the first inning for his first at-bat of the game. Now he's hoping to have some redemption here. He's one of the leading hitters for International Falls. On the mound for Cherry, number 7, Noah Sundquist, who's been having himself quite the game with 5 strikeouts total. That's a chopped foul for strike 1 for Thompson. Thompson, the right-handed hitter, is going to get a strike 2 looking in the second pitch from Sundquist. Thompson, we're going to see if Sundquist keeps it in the zone as he goes into his motion. That's going to be strike 3 looking, and that is strikeout number 6 for Noah Sundquist of the Cherry Tigers. So despite having a little bit of a slow skid in the second inning, having 3 walks in a row, he still was able to get it done and keep the Broncos runless. But now it is the lefty hitter, Caden Corpy, the right fielder, stepping up to the plate. That is strike 1 on the first pitch. Bottom of the third inning, Broncos down 6-0. On deck for the Broncos, number 16, Hayden Swenson. In the hole, Keaton Maish. That is ball 1, making it a 1-1 count for Corpy. And that's going to be high. Not sure if that was an attempt at a curveball or what might have happened. Possibly just a bad release on the throw, but that's going to be ball 2. 2-1 count for Corpy at the plate. Sundquist is going to throw it a little lower that time and get strike 2. So now tied up count 2-2 as Caden Corpy, the lefty, gets ready for pitch number 5. And that's going to be outside. Corpy able to dodge just in time. And that's going to be a full count now, 3-2. Which comes the chess match of the game. Will it be inside the zone, or will Sundquist try and bait Corpy with a pitch outside of it? That's going to be a swing and a miss for strike 3. So now 7 strikeouts in the game for Noah Sundquist of the Cherry Tigers. And now we're at 2 outs for the Broncos as number 16, Hayden Swenson, steps up to the plate for International Falls. He was struck out in the first inning. On deck, number 4, Keaton Maish. In the hole, number 18, Emmett Olson. Swenson. That's going to be ball 1. Looking. Good look by Hayden Swenson. Pitch number 2 for the second at bat for Swenson. That's going to be swing and a miss. So 1-1 count for Hayden Swenson. Here in the third inning. And that's going to be ball 2. Swenson, for a second, looked like he might have tried to swing at it. But instead, he sits on it, and that's going to be ball 2. 2-1. 2 outs. No runners on base. And that's going to be wide outside. So 3-1 count for Swenson. Hayden Swenson hoping to possibly get a walk. Pitch from Sundquist. That's going to be low for ball 4. And Hayden Swenson will get the walk. Similar scenario to the second inning, where Sundquist was able to get a couple of strikeouts at the start of the inning, and then ended up walking 3 batters in a row. So Broncos hoping to have a repeat or get a couple hits, and that could be Keaton Maish, who will be getting that first hit for the Broncos. Keaton Maish in the batter's box. That's going to be a throw to first, trying to catch Hayden Swenson lacking. No good. On deck for the Broncos, number 18, Emmett Olson. In the hole, number 7, Caleb Jocelyn. Hayden Swenson. Looks like Sundquist keeping a close eye on Swenson at first. Swenson, one of the leading stealers one of the leaders in stolen bases for the Broncos. Swing and a miss from Maish. On the first pitch from Sundquist. Noah Sundquist. 2 outs. Runner at first. Hayden Swenson. 0-1 count. That's going to be wide. And a 1-1 count. 2 outs, and that was Noah Osama trying to get a throw to first base to catch Swenson out, but Swenson able to slide and get back to the pad in time. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss for Maish. 1-2 count here in the top of the third inning, or bottom of the third inning. Broncos down 6-0 on the PCA scoreboard. 7 hits total for Cherry. 3 errors for the Broncos. None for the Tigers. That pitch is going to be dead center. Strike 3 looking for Keaton Maish, and that's going to be the end of inning number 3 for the Broncos. Still down 6-0 as we get ready for inning number 4. Broncos really needing to get that first hit of the game. And on fire has been Sundquist of Cherry with 8 strikeouts in the contest in 3 innings. And so we're going to take a quick break and get ready for inning number 4 here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and on YourLiveEvent.com.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Clinic is your home for comprehensive family medical care. Located within Rainy Lake Medical Center's hospital campus, their clinic provides accessible family health care for International Falls and surrounding communities via in-person and telehealth visits. Whether you need an annual checkup or specialized care for an injury or illness, your hometown healthcare team is ready to serve you and your family. To schedule an appointment, call Rainy Lake Clinic at 218-283-5503.
Welcome back to the Rainy River Minnesota North College Press Box on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. Start your voyage at the Rainy River campus. Your future awaits you right here in your own backyard. Rainy River Minnesota North College 218-598-9300. Make sure you stay tuned after the game for our Domino's Pizza Player of the Game. The player of the game brought to you by Domino's Pizza. Looking for a quick, easy, and delicious dinner? Then look no further than your local Domino's with more than just pizza. Domino's is the perfect carryout after the game or have it delivered. So great deals are always happening at Domino's. 283-3444. Make Domino's your lunch or dinner destination today. And the pizza player of the game will receive a Domino's gift certificate for a free 1 large 2-topping pizza. 4th inning, top of the 4th inning. Cherry Tigers leading on the PCA scoreboard 6-0. Broncos struggling at the plate, but after a tough 5-run inning by the Cherry Tigers, the Broncos have been doing a good job keeping them contained in the 2nd and 3rd inning, only allowing the 1 run in the 3rd inning. But contact made off of the 2nd pitch by Carson Brown, and that's going to be safe at first. Emmett Olson trying to stretch out to get the catch, and that's going to be a base hit single for Carson Brown of the Cherry Tigers. And now coming up to the plate, number 5, the catcher for the Tigers, Noah Osama. Osama, he has had a base hit single in the 1st inning and then was struck out in the 2nd inning. As Keaton Maish is going to try and get a quick throw over to the first baseman, Emmett Olson, trying to catch Carson Brown off guard. Maish constantly looking over at first base. Gets the signal. He's going to throw it at first once again. Trying to really catch him off guard. Carson Brown, he's had a base hit single and then was walked in the second at bat of the game. And was able to make it all the way to third base before the end of the inning. That's going to be an attempted steal at second, and Carson Brown's going to get there in time. Good throw by by Jocelyn. Able to get it to second base, but it was just a tad behind Carson Brown. Keaton Maish, his pitch is going to be contact, grounder to second base. Big throw, and that's going to be the shortstop, Emmett Olson, getting Noah Osama out at first as Carson Brown makes his way to third base. Chopped grounder out left. Great play from the shortstop to first. Hayden Swenson making a play. Now it's going to be number 7, Noah Sundquist, the pitcher for Cherry High School. Stepping up to the plate for his third at-bat of the game. He had a single and then was out at first for his previous 2 at-bats. First pitch from Maish is ball 1. So runner at third, Carson Brown. Keaton Maish, his pitch is going to be high for ball 2. Maish trying to keep a close eye on that runner at third. 2-0 count with 1 out. Runner at third. That's going to be a swing and a miss by Sundquist for strike 1. So Keaton Maish, he's got 3 strikeouts in the game so far. 2-1 count, 1 out, swing and a miss. First strike, number 2. 2-2 count. Noah Sundquist in some trouble here in inning number 4. Cherry Tigers leading though, 6-0 over the Broncos. Keaton Maish hoping to get the change needed to change, and that's going to be chopped and down center. Hayden Swenson picks it up and throw, unable to get there to first in time. That's going to be a RBI single for Sundquist, sending home Carson Brown, making it now a 7-0 game for the Broncos. As that's a chopped foul by Mason Heitzman. Runner at first, Sundquist. Heitzman looking at a 0-1 count after the foul. And as you guys know, every foul ball brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. Keaton Maish keeping a close eye on that runner at first. Heitzman steps into the batter's box. Third at-bat of the game here in inning number 4. Quick throw to first base by Maish. Cherry ended up punishing the Broncos in the first inning with a lot of stolen bases. And so Keaton Maish is trying to keep them in check. That's going to be a steal to second as Jocelyn's throw a little too wide to the left, unable to get there in time. So that's going to be Noah Sundquist making his way to second base. Mason Heitzman looks at a 1-1 count here in inning number 4. 1 out, runner at second, Noah Sundquist. Mason Heitzman ended up having the 2-run RBI double in the first inning, which was a huge blow by Cherry. Now a 2-1 count after he sat on a pitch. Now we have a 2-2 count with a foul ball from Heitzman. Two and 2 count, runner at second with 1 out in the game. Keaton Maish looking to get his 4th strikeout of the game. That pitch is going to be hit, chopped, and Maish for a second thought about throwing it to third, instead throws it to first, and that's going to be Mason Heitzman out at first off the play from the pitcher to the first baseman, and Noah Sundquist able to make his way over to third base after the chopped grounder. Jackson Nagel steps to the plate for his third at-bat of the game. Nagel was out at second in the first inning, and then he was able to get a single and was able to score a run in his second at-bat of the game. So 1-1 count with 2 outs and a runner at third. Nagel's going to make contact. That's going to be high and out to the left, and that's going to be in the glove of the Bronco left fielder, number 11, Connor Tomczak, leaping to grab that one, and that's going to be out number 3 for the Broncos. A fly out caught by Connor Tomczak, and that's going to lead us into the bottom of the 4th inning. Broncos down 7-0 going into that bottom of the 4th inning. And so stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, because it's going to be Emmett Olson leading off for International Falls with Caleb Jocelyn on deck and Aston Cosell in the hole. Cherry ends the top of the 4th inning with 1 runner brought in, Carson Brown, and 1 runner left on base, Noah Sundquist at third. We'll be back after a quick 30-second break on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM.
Rate credit cards have you feeling lost? Find yourself a lower rate and roll your balances over to a new card. TrueStar Federal Credit Union now provides an in-house credit card. Our truly rewarding credit card offers competitive rates, a rewards program, fraud monitoring, digital wallet, and much more. For more information or to get started, visit your local branch, our website, or the mobile app. Brighter banking at TrueStar. Subject to credit approval. Restrictions may apply. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. Yours truly, Augie Schmidt here, live with our broadcast, live from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box. Really excited for this one. Broncos down 7-0 going into the bottom of the 4th inning, but with an opportunity to get on the board and keep this game manageable. 8 hits by the Cherry Tigers and none so far for the Broncos. Mostly just walks for International Falls. And hoping to make a change here going into the bottom of the 4th inning is number 18 at the first baseman, Emmett Olson. On deck, Caleb Jocelyn, the catcher, and in the hole is number 5 at the number 5 spot, the third baseman, Aston Cosell. Emmett Olson, the lefty hitter, as we're going to get a pitching change for Cherry. Now stepping on the mound is number 13, originally the first baseman, now moved to pitcher, Jackson Nagel. And Caden Pittman, the original third baseman, gets moved over to first. And Noah Sundquist looks like he gets moved to, I can't see where his number is at. First pitch by Nagel is going to be wide and to the left. So Emmett Olson gets an early 1-0 count in his second at bat of the game. Jackson Nagel, that one's going to be another wide one. That time wide and to the right. 2-0 count. 7-0 lead for the Tigers. That's going to be another wide one for ball 3. So Jackson Nagel looks like he's just needing to get into the swing of things, get into his own rhythm, and that's going to be ball 4. Emmett Olson will walk to first base. And so Cherry Tigers, while doing a good job not allowing the hits, they have allowed a total of 5 walks in the game here in the bottom of the 4th inning. As for the Broncos, number 7, Caleb Jocelyn steps into the batter's box, getting ready for his second at-bat of the game. First pitch from Nagel is a ball 1. Pitch number 2, wide again. It looks like he kind of has a favorite spot to hit when pitching. I don't know if it's just a struggle with lefty hitters or perhaps just a sweet spot for him. Jackson Nagel. That's going to be contact made. High pop fly out left. And that's going to be fouled. So a 2-1 count for Caleb Jocelyn after the foul ball. Runner at first, Emmett Olson. Jackson Nagel on the pitcher's mound. That's going to be low for ball 3. Jocelyn, we're going to see if he decides to sit on this next pitch or if he'll try and take another swing. Jackson Nagel, his pitch, wide and outside. That's going to be ball 4. So another walk for the Broncos, sending Emmett Olson to second base and Caleb Jocelyn to first. As quick timeout called by Noah Sundquist, who got moved to the catcher position. Noah Asama getting moved out to shortstop. Quick timeout called by the newly appointed catcher, Noah Sundquist. Giving a quick pep talk to his pitcher, Jackson Nagel. Nagel's first pitch to number 5, Easton Casa, is going to be wide for ball 1 to start Easton Casa's second at bat of the game. Runners at second and first. Getting just under it. Easton Casa is going to get a foul, making it a 1-1 count. Runner at first, Caleb Jocelyn. Runner at second, Emmett Olson for the Broncos. Nagel's second pitch is going to have contact made. That one's set outright and into the stands. Luckily, some nice grandma who was sitting right where the ball might have landed was able to dodge out of the way. So 1-2 count. And Easton Casa will make contact once again. That's another foul ball. And all of these foul balls are brought to you by Service Master of International Falls for a home professionally cleaned all year round. Call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen will take great care of you. 1-2 count. Runners at first and second. Easton Casa hoping to get on the base as well. That pitch is going to be outside. Now a 2-2 count for Casa. Having to kind of dodge out of the way from that pitch from Nagel. Emmett Olson, that's second. And Jocelyn at first. And that's going to be a catch made. Diving catch. What an effort by Caleb Brown out in right field. Able to dive. Emmett Olson unable to get back to second base in time. So that is a nice double play by the outfielder. Great job, great effort, though, by Caleb Jocelyn, able to make it back to first base. So that's going to be 2 outs for the Broncos as Connor Tomczak steps up to the plate. Left fielder with the second at-bat of the game. He had a walk in the first inning. First pitch to Tomczak from Nagel is ball 1. 1-0 count. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1-1 count for Tomczak. Tomczak looking like he wants to swing for the fences. Runner at first is Jocelyn. That pitch is going to be just low, just outside of the bottom right corner for ball 1. Connor Tomczak. 2-1 count. He's going to swing and miss on the fourth pitch. 2-2 count now for Tomczak. On deck, Kyle Kramer, the designated hitter for Camden Seegert. In the hole, Torrin Thompson. That's going to be high for ball 3. Full count now for Connor Tomczak. We're going to see what the chess match move is going to be. Is it going to be sit on it? That's going to be ball 4, so that's going to be a walk to first base for Connor Tomczak. And that sends Caleb Jocelyn to second base on the walk. And now we are at the bottom of the lineup. Kyle Kramer, the designated hitter for the Broncos, stepping up to the plate for his second at-bat of the game. He was struck out to end the second inning. That's ball one. 2 outs in the game after a big double play made by the outfielder, Caleb Brown. Swing and contact, chopped grounder, but that's going to be called foul as the ball eventually rolls outside of the white lines before it gets to third base, and that's going to be strike one for Kramer on the foul ball, brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. 1-1 count, 2 outs, runners at first and second, Jocelyn at second, Tomzak at first. Kramer, third pitch from Nagel. That's going to be contact made, and that's going to be going out left, but too far to the left for foul ball, strike two. 1-2 count for Kramer. Nagel talking to some of his teammates, strategizing, keeping an eye on that runner at second, Jocelyn. That pitch is going to be wide to the outside for the 2-2 count for Kramer. Kyle Kramer, 2-2 count. Runner at second and first with 2 outs. As Nagel tried to bait Jocelyn. And that's going to be strike 3 looking to end inning number 4. Broncos still without a hit, still without a run as we go into the 5th inning. And Cherry Tigers leading in this one 7-0. And as we get ready, we're going to see if it's going to be Keaton Maish returning to the mound for this upcoming 5th inning. And it looks like it will be Maish staying on the mound for the 5th inning for the International Falls Broncos. And so we're going to take a quick break and get ready for inning number 5 on the PCA scoreboard. It is a 7-0 game. Cherry Tigers leading in this one. Stay tuned for the 5th inning on Lakes Country 104.1 KSEM and YourLiveEvent.com.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
My goodness, they are playing my song, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta make sure I don't start singing along to this one because you guys do not want to hear my singing voice live on the radio. Top of the 5th inning, Broncos down on the PCA scoreboard, 5-0. Keaton Maish remains on the mound for the Broncos here. He has 3 strikeouts in the game, and Cherry Tigers up by 7-0 after a big 5-run first inning. Broncos still have yet to get their first hit of the game and first run of the game. And Maish, that's going to be a grounder straight to Maish on the first hit of the game. That's Caleb Brown out to open inning number 5 for International Falls. So Broncos already getting the first out. Caleb Brown, he made a great play in the outfield in that previous bottom of the 4th inning, diving to get a catch fly out in right field, and then was able to get the throw to second base. And now stepping up to the plate, Caden Pittman on deck, Ian Kimmis, and then in the hole, the number 1 hitter, Isaiah Osama for Cherry Tigers. That was strike 1 for the first pitch to Pittman. He was struck out in his last at-bat of the game, but this time he's going to hit a grounder just past the shortstop, and then it's going to be Connor Tomzak fumbling in the outfield, and so that's going to lead to a base hit double for Pittman. So base hit double, quick a timeout called. So that way Pittman can give his coach his batting glove. And so now a 1-out runner at second is Pittman. Ian Kimmis stepping up to the plate for his third at bat of the game. He had 2 flyouts so far in the contest. Keaton Maish keeping an eye on that runner at second. That's going to be a swing and a miss on the first pitch to Ian Kimmis. On deck, number 2, the center fielder, Isaiah Osama, in the hole. In the hole. Carson Brown. Contact made, but that's going to be fouled to the left. Getting too far under it, so that's strike 2 on the Service Master foul ball. Ian Kimmis looking at an 0-2 count. 1 out. Runner at second is Caden Pittman. Keaton Maish keeping an eye on the runner at second as he throws it. That's going to be a contact grounder, able to get past the shortstop, Hayden Swenson. And that's going to be a quick throw to the cutoff man, Hayden Swenson. Now we have a base hit single for Ian Kimmis. And that allows for Caden Pittman to make it a third base. Now we have a runner at first and third as we're back at the top of the lineup with Isaiah Osama stepping up to the plate for his 4th at-bat of the game. He has 1 hit in and then was struck out in his 2nd at-bat and then had a fly out in his 3rd. Isaiah Osama stepping up to the plate and a potential steal at second as Ian Kimmis is going to cruise his way over to second base. So now runner at second and third. Pittman at third. Kimmis at second. Osama is going to swing and make contact. That's going to be out to left field to Connor Tomzak. He's going to send one teammate home. That's going to be Pittman making it home. So a 1-run RBI off of the base hit single for Osama. So Osama has 2 hits in 4 at-bats, 1 run and 1 RBI. Runner at first and third, Ian Kimmis at third, Osama at first, Isaiah Osama at first. And that's going to be a quick steal to second base. Isaiah Osama getting the steal. That is his 2nd steal of the game. 0-1, 1 out, runner at second and third. As that pitch from Maish is going to be ball 1. 1-1 count, 1 out, runner at second and third. Osama at second, Kimmis at third. Base hit over to Swenson. And so Swenson able to get the out at first and almost an out at third for a double play. As Kimmis able to make it home on the sacrifice out by Carson Brown. And then that allows for Isaiah Osama to make it over to third base. So now we have a 9-0 game here for International Falls. Broncos trying to avoid the mercy rule. They can't allow another run. 2 outs in the game. Runner at third is Osama. Set up to the plate is his brother Noah Osama, the catcher turned shortstop. Ball 1 by Maish. Maish with 3 strikeouts in the game. That's going to be ball 2 looking. 2-0 count for Noah Osama. Runner at third, his brother Isaiah. 2 outs in the game. 9-0 game on the Packaging Corporation of America scoreboard. That's going to be ball 3 looking. Noah Osama having to lean back a little to avoid getting hit by the pitch. Keaton Maish. That's going to be strike 1 looking. Noah Osama pulled his swing back at the wrong time, thinking that that one might be out of the box. So now a 3-1 count. Still 2 outs and 1 runner on base. That is the runner at third, Isaiah Osama. And he able to make contact on the pitch, but that's going to be strike 2 as it's fouled all the way to Service Master. So full count, 3-2, 2 outs, runner at third, and that's going to be contact made, chopped, and possible out at first, and he's going to be out, so no run scored for Isaiah Osma, and that's going to end inning number 5, a 9-0 game for the Broncos, with an opportunity to get on the board here in the bottom of the 5th inning, and they avoid the mercy rule against Cherry Tigers. 2 runs scored in that 5th inning by the Tigers. Caden Pittman and Ian Kimmis. Isaiah Osma left on base at third. And we're going to go into a quick break and get ready for the bottom of the 5th inning. It is number 13, Jackson Nagel, stepping on the mound for Cherry Tigers. Getting ready here for the bottom of inning number 5 on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and YourLiveEvent.com.
Dreaming of making a splash this summer? Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom. At Border Bank, we're here to help make summer adventures a reality. Whether it's a boat for the lake, a new camper for those scenic road trips, or the ultimate backyard oasis, our consumer loans have you covered. With competitive rates and flexible terms, Border Bank makes it easy to fund summer fun. Explore if a consumer loan is right for you. Stop in and see us or apply online at www.border.bank. We're Border Bank, your headquarters for funding summer fun. Member FDIC.
We are live from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and YourLiveEvent.com. Jackson Nagel on the mound for Cherry High School. Cherry up 9-0 against the International Falls Broncos going into the bottom of the 5th inning. Broncos have been able to get players on base, but that were through walks against the Cherry pitchers. Still trying to get that first hit of the game here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And leading off for the Broncos is going to be number 2, Torrin Thompson. He had a rough outing in his second at-bat of the game, getting struck out looking. He's hoping to get some redemption in his third at-bat. Stepping up to the plate here in the bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch from Nagel, and that's going to be contact by Thompson out left. And that could be no good. Foul ball just outside. That looked like it could have been a really great hit. But sadly, that will be strike 1 on the Service Master foul ball. Service Master of International Falls for home professionally cleaned all year round. Call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen will take great care of you. 0-1 count for Torrin Thompson, his third at-bat of the game. First at-bat against Jackson Nagel, and that's going to be in the dirt for ball 1. 1-1 count. And that's going to be low for ball 2. 2-1 count for Torrin Thompson. Torrin Thompson with the frosted tips sticking out of his batting helmet. He's going to swing and chop it for a foul ball, making it now a 2-2 count. Noah Sundquist held it down strong for his team, getting 8 strikeouts before being subbed for Jackson Nagel. Nagel is going to throw ball 3. Now a loaded count for Torrin Thompson. 3-2 count in the opening at-bat of the bottom of the 5th inning. And that's going to be a swing and a miss for strike 3. Torrin Thompson taken out of there by Jackson Nagel, who gets his second strikeout of the game. And now coming up to the plate, the lefty hitter, Caden Corpy on deck. Hayden Swenson in the hole, Keaton Maish. Hayden Swenson was struck out. Caden Corpy was struck out in his previous 2 at-bats, looking for redemption in his third. Swing and a miss at the first pitch. Reaching for the swing Corpy in the box. That's going to be wide for ball one. And I'm just hearing a whole lot of screaming coming from the softball field right behind me. So I'm not really sure what happened over there. By the way, the softball teams of Roseau and International Falls are playing in the field behind me at this moment. It is game 2 of the doubleheader as Caden Corpy is looking at a 3-0 count, or 3-1 count it should be. And that's going to be swing and a miss for strike 2 for Corpy. Caden Corpy, loaded count. That's going to be ball 4. Caden Corpy will walk to first base. And as good as it is that the Tigers have been able to keep the Broncos scoreless in this game so far, there is the issue of walks that they've been having. They've been giving up a lot of walks in this game. And so we're going to see if the Broncos are going to try to take advantage of that, as it is a low pitch in the dirt that leads to Caden Corpy able to steal second base for the Broncos. So now Broncos, they have a runner at second, Caden Corpy, Hayden Swenson in his third at-bat of the game with a 1-0 count. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And that's going to be just under it for Hayden Swenson. And if we didn't have a fence here, that would have been flying a foot or two away from my face. 1-1 count for Swenson here in the bottom of the 5th inning. He's going to make contact, out left, grounder to the third baseman, and that's going to be a low throw, able to get it to first base. So out number 2, but Hayden Swenson able to get Caden Corpy over to third base. So now Broncos with a runner at third as Keaton May steps up to the plate. 2 outs, runner at third with Caden Corpy. Keaton Maish trying to get his teammate home. Again, 2 outs for the Broncos here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 9-0 game on the PCA scoreboard. First pitch. And Keaton Maish arguing with the ref a little, saying that the ball had hit his hand on the ball. And so instead that's going to be a foul. And now the umpire looking to have a word with head coach Phil Talmadge of the Broncos. So an 0-1 count. 2 outs with a runner at third, Caden Corpy. Curious to see what is being delegated between Coach Talmadge and the head ump, Josh Koenig. And now the head umpire returning to home plate. 0-1 count. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning. Runner at third, Caden Corpy. Keaton Maish, third at-bat of the game. And he's going to make contact dead center, but that's going to make its way over to the center fielder of Cherry High School. What a way to crack at it, but Isaiah Asama was right there to get a glove on it, and that's going to be out number 3 going into the 6th inning. Broncos down 9-0 against the Cherry Tigers, and Broncos still struggling to get some batters on base and get batters home. We're going to see what the Broncos do to figure it out as we go into inning number 6, and the Cherry Tigers are leading in this one 9-0 on the PCA scoreboard on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. 9-0 game. Cherry Tigers leading going into the 6th inning. And we're going to get a quick pitching change as the first baseman, number 18, Emmett Olson, is going to be stepping onto the mound for the Broncos. And stepping onto the mound and moving over to first base is the former pitcher now, Keaton Maish. So Maish to first base, Olson to the pitching mound for the Broncos, hoping to step in for relief and close things out here for these final 2 innings of the game against the Cherry Tigers. Tigers up 9-0. Leading off in the batting order is going to be Noah Sundquist of Cherry in his 4th at-bat of the game. And on deck, Mason Heitzman, and in the hole, Jackson Nagel. So 9-0 game here, going into the 6th inning. And Emmett Olson steps onto the mound for the International Falls Broncos baseball team. Varsity baseball action here on your live event and on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and RJBroadcasting.com. Righty hitter Noah Sundquist. He is 2 for 4 at the plate so far, depending on, or 2 for 3. Could be 2 for 4, could be 3 for 4. We're going to see how Emmett Olson does in his at-bat, and that's going to be contact off of the first pitch, and Jocelyn is going to get right under it and get an out, and that is 1 out to open up this top of the 6th inning, and pop fly behind the plate, caught by Jocelyn of the Broncos. Good awareness, way to get under there, and keep an eye on the ball. As they always tell you, keep your eye on the ball. Mason Heitzman steps to the plate for his 4th at-bat of the game. He has 1 hit so far in it out of his previous 3. That's going to be another pop fly, and that's going to be, this time, the 3rd baseman for the Broncos. Number 5, Aston Casso, getting the pop fly out. So now we have 2 outs to start the 6th inning as Jackson Nagel steps to the plate. The lefty hitter gets ready for his 4th at-bat. He has 2 hits out of the previous 3 and only 1 run scored. 1 run and an RBI. That's going to be wide and outside, making it a 2-0 count for Olson. Throwing to Jackson Nagel. This is a pitcher versus pitcher scenario now. Relief pitcher. And swing and a miss for Nagel leads to a 2-1 count. Jackson Nagel of the Cherry Tigers. 2-1 count, 2 outs, strike 2. Swinging and missing for Jackson Nagel. Emmett Olson looking to try and keep Cherry Tigers scoreless, not allow them to get to the double digits in this game. They have 11 hits total in the game, and capitalizing off of 5 errors by the Broncos. And there's contact made out to right field, but that's going to be too far to the right field, as that's going to be a Service Master foul ball. So 2-2 count still. Here in top of the 6th inning, 2 outs, no runners on base. Jackson Nagel hoping to get onto base and get his 2nd hit of the game. Or 3rd hit of the game. That's going to be wide for ball 3. Loaded count now for Jackson Nagel. in his first at-bat against Emmett Olson. Olson, composed, goes into his motion, and that's going to be dead center, swing and a miss. He gets a strikeout to end the 6th inning, and no hit, no runs by the Tigers in that 6th inning. So Broncos trying to keep them in check as we go into the bottom of the 6th inning. And it looks like we're going to have a new pitcher stepping onto the mound for the Tigers. This is going to be number 1, Mason Heitzman, the shortstop, or former shortstop, moving over. So Heitzman will be moving to the pitching position. And so they're going to be doing some juggling around, and we're going to go into a quick break and get ready for the bottom of the 6th inning. Broncos down 9-0 with a new pitcher, Mason Heitzman, stepping onto the mound to close this one out for the Cherry Tigers. On Lakes Country 104.1, KSDM, and YourLiveEvent.com, live from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box.
Rainy Lake Clinic is your home for comprehensive family medical care. Located within Rainy Lake Medical Center's hospital campus, their clinic provides accessible family health care for International Falls and surrounding communities via in-person and telehealth visits. Whether you need an annual checkup or specialized care for an injury or illness, your hometown healthcare team is ready to serve you and your family. To schedule an appointment, call Rainy Lake Clinic at 218-283-5503.
Do your high-rate credit cards have you feeling lost? Find yourself a lower rate and roll your balances over to a new card. TrueStar Federal Credit Union now provides an in-house credit card. Our truly rewarding credit card offers competitive rates, a rewards program, fraud monitoring, digital wallet, and much more. For more information or to get started, visit your local branch, our website, or the mobile app. Brighter banking at TrueStar. Subject to credit approval. Restrictions may apply. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and on YourLiveEvent.com. Broncos versus Tigers. Cherry versus International Falls. Broncos down on the PCA scoreboard 9-0 going into the bottom of the 6th inning. And it's going to be number 18, the first baseman, moved to pitcher. Emmett Olson stepping on into the batter's box for International Falls to lead us off in this bottom of the 6th inning. On deck, Caleb Jocelyn. In the hole, Aston Kossow. First pitch from recently promoted pitcher Mason Heitzman is strike 1 looking. Second pitch is going to be a hit. Emmett Olson getting hit by the pitch, so that's going to be a walk. And once again, Cherry still having these struggles in terms of the walking issue, and it looks like Andrew Lehman is going to be stepping onto the plate, onto the bag for a replacement runner for Emmett Olson. So runner at first is number 3, Andrew Lehman, stepping up to the plate. Number 7, Caleb Jocelyn, first at bat, already with a 1-0 count. Sitting on the first pitch. Second pitch, and that's going to be low for ball 2. 2-0 count for Jocelyn. And that's going to be swing and a miss by Jocelyn for a 2-1 count. Runner at first, Andrew Lehman. Lehman chops it, and that's going to be fouled for strike 2. 2-2 count for Lehman, or excuse me, for Jocelyn. Lehman, the runner at first for the Broncos. No outs here, bottom of the 6th inning. 9-0 game on the PCA scoreboard for Cherry. That's going to be contact, chopped, and grounded. That could be a possible double play, or no, it's going to be a somehow a double play for 2 outs. I could have sworn that Jocelyn was on the bag, but that was called out by the judge. So that is a dual out. That is a double play by Cherry to make it 2 outs here, bottom of the 6th inning, as Aston Casa steps up to the plate for his third at-bat of the game. Here in this 9-0 game on the PCA scoreboard. No runners on base after the double play. First pitch from Heitzman to Casau is low for ball 1. 1-0 count, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th, 9-0 game, Cherry leading. Second pitch is ball 2 for a 2-0 count. Aston Casa showing good vision at the plate. Not swinging. And that's going to be swing and a miss on the third pitch from Heitzman to Casau. 2-1 count. Bottom of the 6th inning, 2 outs. And still no hits yet for the International Falls Broncos. That's going to be low for ball 3. 3-1 count. Casau with the decision whether he's going to sit on this next pitch or if he's going to swing for it and risk a full count. And this is going to be ball 4, so Casau will get the walk to first base. As Connor Tomczak is going to step up to the plate for his upcoming third at-bat of the game. He's been walked twice in this game. And now Connor Tomczak stepped up to the plate with 1 runner on base, his teammate, Aston Casau. First pitch is going to be low for ball 1. Tomczak looking to get walked for the 3rd time in the game. The pitcher, Heitzman, keeping a close eye on that runner at first base. This pitch is going to be low and throw to first. That's going to be a little too wide, so not able to catch Casau. Lacking. So 2-0 count. Connor Tomczak looking to maybe get walked for the 3rd time in the game. A 9-0 game on the PSA scoreboard. Cherry leading. Casau, runner at first. Throw to first. Not able to get Casau out. So Aston Casau, the runner at first. Connor Tomczak steps back into the batter's box. 2-0 count. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th inning. That's going to be low and almost in the dirt for ball 3. Heitzman. The pitcher on the mound for Cherry. 3-0 count with 2 outs. Casau, the runner at first. And that's going to be low for ball 4. Connor Tomczak, he gets his 3rd walk of the game and 3 at-bats. I'm not sure if the batters or if the pitchers are just scared to throw it in the box or what's going on there. But now we have 2 runners on base for the Broncos. A runner at first, Connor Tomczak. Runner at second, Aston Casau. Kyle Kramer now stepping up to the plate for International Falls, the designated hitter for their second baseman, Camden Siegert. Kyle Kramer with some tough luck at the plate, 2 strikeouts in his previous 2 at-bats in the game. First pitch is going to be strike 1, looking for Kramer. Kramer runners at first and second. Casau at second. Tomczak at first. And that was an attempt to try and throw it to second by the pitcher, Heitzman. But Casau read it like a book and was already at the base before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. This pitch is going to be low for ball 1. 1-1 count for Kyle Kramer. Heitzman keeping an eye on that runner at second. Casau That's going to be low for ball 2. 2-1 count for Kyle Kramer. Tomzak, runner at first. Kossow, runner at second. Heitzman looking to avoid a third walk in a row. And that's going to be low, ball 3. So now a 3-1 count. And Heitzman risking a third walk in a row. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. Runners at first and second. Kramer with a decision whether he's going to sit on this next one. And that will be a strike 2. Loaded count now for Kyle Kramer. And a great throw by number 7, Noah Sundquist, from home plate to second, trying to catch Kossow out at second, but Kossow able to slide back in time. Heitzman trying to bait Kossow into running for third or going back to second base. That's going to be contact made, grounder out towards center, and that's going to be a tag at second base. And so Kossow out. So that's going to be, Connor Tomzak out at second. Kossow unable to get the hit. And so that's going to end the 6th inning. 9-0 game here. Going into the 7th and final inning of the game. Cherry Tigers leading on the PCA scoreboard, with Emmett Olson hoping to close things out here as we go into the top of the 7th inning. Broncos sadly down 7-0, hoping to try and make some moves here and keep the Tigers from scoring any more runs as we go into our final inning of the game. Broncos trailing up, and we are live on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and YourLiveEvent.com.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Dreaming of making a splash this summer? Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom. At Border Bank, we're here to help make summer adventures a reality. Whether it's a boat for the lake, a new camper for those scenic road trips, or the ultimate backyard oasis, our consumer loans have you covered. With competitive rates and flexible terms, Border Bank makes it easy to fund summer fun. Explore if a consumer loan is right for you. Stop in and see us or apply online at www.border.bank. We're Border Bank, your headquarters for funding summer fun. Member FDIC.
We are now in the 7th and final inning of our varsity baseball matchup between the International Falls Broncos and the Cherry Tigers. Leading off for the Tigers here at bat in the top of the 7th inning is number 14, Caleb Brown. On deck, Caden Pittman. And in the hole, number 16, Ian Kimmis. First pitch from Emmett Olson to Brown is strike 1. Second pitch is ball 1. And that's going to be a pop fly out towards left field, and it's going to be Connor Tomzak diving, not able to get a glove on it, and that's going to be a base hit double for Caleb Brown on a throw to second, unable to get there in time. So Caleb Brown gets on base. Broncos trying to keep the Tigers out of the double-digit lead. Caden Pittman steps out to the plate for his 4th at-bat of the game. He's went 2 for 3 with 1 strikeout. That's strike 1 on the first pitch from Olson to Pittman. Here in the top of the 7th inning, Broncos down on the PCA scoreboard, 9-0. Second pitch, contact made, hit out left, but that's going to be way too far. So that's a Service Master foul ball. So, for a home professionally cleaned all year round, call Service Master at 218-283-4475. So 2 strikes for Pittman, and that's going to be a swing and a miss for strike number 3. Pittman goes 2 for 4 at the plate. Strikeout swinging, and Olson gets his second strikeout of the game. Broncos with 5 strikeouts total. 1 out. Contact made out towards center field, and that could be Torrin Thompson getting the catch. Fly out for out number 2, and Caleb Brown's gonna sit at second base and not try and go for third on the tag out. So now we're back at the top of the batting order with number 2, Isaiah Osama. Osama, he is 2 for 4 in batting in the game with a strikeout and a run scored and an RBI. First pitch, and that's going to be contact out left to Connor Tomczak or Torrin Thompson. Instead, that's going to be Thompson, the center fielder, getting the catch. And that's going to end the top of the 7th inning. And Cherry Tigers with 9 runs. Isaiah Osama ends the game 2 for 5 at the plate. And now we're going into the bottom of the 7th inning. International Falls Broncos going to be led off by Torrin Thompson. He started the game, and he's hoping to start this final inning of the game. Broncos in a bit of a deep hole. Can they pull off a 9-run 7th inning to complete what could be a huge comeback with Mason Heitzman at the plate? He had 2 walks in a row, almost 3. It was a almost base hit single for Kyle Kramer in the bottom of the lineup that led to an out at second, leaving Connor Tomczak, Asen Casal, and Kyle Kramer all on base. Now Torrin Thompson leading off for the International Falls Broncos, hoping to get his first hit of the game. He's been having a rough time at the plate. 2 strikeouts and 1 fly out. Torrin Thompson getting ready. Bottom of the 7th inning. Broncos down 9-0. Heitzman trying to get his Heitzman on the mound. Torrin Thompson stepping up to the plate for his 4th at-bat of the game. Trying to get the first hit of the game for the Broncos. 12 hits total for Cherry High School with 9 runs scored. And no hits for the Broncos. 5 errors out in the field. No errors for Cherry. First pitch from Heitzman to Thompson was ball 1. Second pitch is contact grounder out towards the shortstop. Now it's a foot race to first, and Torrin Thompson's going to get safe, and that's going to be a high throw just out of reach of Jackson Nagel. And so Torrin Thompson will get a base hit single to start the bottom of the 7th inning. And so Thompson gets on base and gets the first hit of the game for the International Falls Broncos. And now it is Caden Corpy stepping up to the plate for his 4th at-bat of the game. He was struck out twice, was walked in his 3rd at-bat, and now he's looking to get a hit in his 4th at-bat of the game and send Torrin Thompson around the bases. And that's going to be chipped, foul ball, strike 1 for Caden Corpy. Quick update on the Broncos softball team, 2-0 in the 4th inning for the Broncos, down 2-0 to the Rosa Rams in Game 2 of their doubleheader today. Caden Corpy swing or sits on it for ball 1, and that's going to be ball 2 as Caden Corpy has a good eye on that third pitch from Heitzman. Runner at first, Torrin Thompson. Caden Corpy steps into the batter's box. 2-1 count. No outs here in the 7th inning. That's going to be low and in the dirt. And good job by the catcher, Noah Sundquist, keeping an eye on Thompson at first, making sure he doesn't try and steal second. So now a 3-1 count. Caden Corpy on the verge of a possible walk in his 4th at-bat of the game. Instead, he's going to make contact. That's going to be popped up and go backwards. And I think that might have flown over our little box up here. So 3-2, full count after the foul ball, brought to you by Service Master. So Corpy with a runner at first. Torrin Thompson's going to steal second, and that's going to be a walk for Corpy. So Torrin Thompson's going to make it home anyway after the walk. So Caden Corpy at the runner at first. Torrin Thompson, runner at second as Hayden Swenson steps up to the plate for his 4th at-bat of the game. It was 1 for 3 in the game with a walk and a strikeout and a fly out. Not in that order. First pitch, Hayden Swenson sits on it for ball 1. Heitzman just trying to close out the game for the Tigers. Broncos trying to crack that goose egg on the scoreboard. And I just caught a whiff of the hot dogs in the concession stands. Ball 2 for Swenson. 2-0 count. 9-0 lead for the Cherry Tigers. Broncos, possible to pull off a insane comeback. Never heard of it before. That's going to be strike 1, looking for Swenson. 2-1 count. Runners at first and second. Torrin Thompson at second. Caden Corpy at first. No outs here. Bottom of the 7th inning. And Swenson's going to make contact out towards center field, but that's going to go right to the glove of Isaiah Osama. And Torrin Thompson, he's going to tag up over to third base, and that's going to be Torrin Thompson making it all the way to third. Hayden Swenson on a sacrifice fly out to get Torrin Thompson over to third. First out of the bottom of the 7th inning. Broncos down 9-0 with a runner at first and third. Torrin Thompson, the runner at third. Keaton Maish stepped up to the plate for his 4th at-bat of the game. Cherry Tigers on the mound. And that's contact, but that's going to be just under it, and that's going to smack. For a second, I thought that might have been the fence, but no, it smacks the top of our viewing box and bounces back onto the field. So 0-1 count for Keaton Maish. 1 out in the game. Runner at first and third. Caden Corpy at first. Torrin Thompson at third. Pitch from Heitzman is going to lead to a pop fly and catch by number 7. The catcher, Noah Sundquist, leads to out number 2. Keaton Maish on a pop fly out. Now it's number 18, Emmett Olson, stepping up to the plate for the Broncos. 2 outs. Runner at first and third, Torrin Thompson. Potential to be the first run of the game scored for the Broncos. 9-0 lead for Cherry Tigers in this 7th and final inning. First pitch, ball 1, looking for Emmett Olson. He was walked in his previous at-bat, and then was walked in the at-bat before that one, and then was struck out in his first at-bat. That's ball 2, looking. Good eye by Emmett Olson at the plate. Third pitch from Heitzman to Olson leads to ball 3. So 3-0 count for Emmett Olson at the plate. 2 outs, runner at first and third. And that's going to be out of the box for ball 4. Emmett Olson will walk in his 4th at-bat. And Caleb Jocelyn will step up to the plate now for his 4th at-bat of the game. 2 outs, runners at 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Bases loaded for Jocelyn. An ideal situation to get a walk or just get a short single, a safe single, and get one of his teammates home. Torrin Thompson, runner at 3rd. Katie Corby, runner at 2nd. Emmett Olson, the runner at 1st. First pitch to Jocelyn in his 4th at-bat is ball 1. 1-0 count. That is going to be ball 2 for Heitzman. 2-0 count. 2 outs. Runners, bases loaded. And that's going to be strike 1, 2-1 count now for Caleb Jocelyn. Swing and a miss for Jocelyn for strike number 2. So 2-2 count. 2 outs, bases loaded. And that's going to be wide for ball 3. Jocelyn, loaded count, 2 outs, bases loaded. That's going to be swing and a miss for Jocelyn, and that's going to be the final out of the game to seal it away. A 9-0 win for the Cherry Tigers to win this one over the Broncos. And a lot of that came from Noah Sundquist, the starting pitcher for the Tigers, getting 8 strikeouts to start the game. And then great hitting by the Tigers to lead to a big victory over the Broncos here today in their home opener at Sheila Field. And now we're going to take a quick break and get ready for our post-game show here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and on YourLiveEvent.com. Broncos lose in their home opener 9-0 to the Cherry Tigers, led by Noah Sundquist with 8 strikeouts from the mound.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Clinic is your home for comprehensive family medical care. Located within Rainy Lake Medical Center's hospital campus, their clinic provides accessible family health care for International Falls and surrounding communities via in-person and telehealth visits. Whether you need an annual checkup or specialized care for an injury or illness, your hometown healthcare team is ready to serve you and your family. To schedule an appointment, call Rainy Lake Clinic at 218-283-5503.
Do your high-rate credit cards have you feeling lost? Find yourself a lower rate and roll your balances over to a new card. TrueStar Federal Credit Union now provides an in-house credit card. Our truly rewarding credit card offers competitive rates, a rewards program, fraud monitoring, digital wallet, and much more. For more information or to get started, visit your local branch, our website, or the mobile app. Brighter banking at TrueStar. Subject to credit approval. Restrictions may apply. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Dreaming of making a splash this summer? Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom. At Border Bank, we're here to help make summer adventures a reality. Whether it's a boat for the lake, a new camper for those scenic road trips, or the ultimate backyard oasis, our consumer loans have you covered. With competitive rates and flexible terms, Border Bank makes it easy to fund summer fun. Explore if a consumer loan is right for you. Stop in and see us or apply online at www.border.bank. We're Border Bank, your headquarters for funding summer fun. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Clinic is your home for comprehensive family medical care. Located within Rainy Lake Medical Center's hospital campus, their clinic provides accessible family health care for International Falls and surrounding communities via in-person and telehealth visits. Whether you need an annual checkup or specialized care for an injury or illness, your hometown healthcare team is ready to serve you and your family. To schedule an appointment, call Rainy Lake Clinic at 218-283-5503.
Do your high rate credit cards have you feeling lost? Find yourself a lower rate and roll your balances over to a new card. TrueStar Federal Credit Union now provides an in-house credit card. Our truly rewarding credit card offers competitive rates, a rewards program, fraud monitoring, digital wallet, and much more. For more information or to get started, visit your local branch, our website, or the mobile app. Brighter banking at TrueStar. Subject to credit approval. Restrictions may apply. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Dreaming of making a splash this summer? Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom. At Border Bank, we're here to help make summer adventures a reality. Whether it's a boat for the lake, a new camper for those scenic road trips, or the ultimate backyard oasis, our consumer loans have you covered. With competitive rates and flexible terms, Border Bank makes it easy to fund summer fun. Explore if a consumer loan is right for you. Stop in and see us or apply online at www.border.bank. We're Border Bank, your headquarters for funding summer fun. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. Broncos sadly lose in their home opener 9-0 to the Cherry Tigers. Tigers really had a huge first inning, scoring 5 runs in that opening first inning, and then defensively did a good job staying strong and not allowing any runs by the Broncos. But there were definitely a lot of struggles when it came to walks. I counted a total of 13 walks by Cherry High School, and most of those came from Emmett Olson and Connor Tomczak. Connor Tomczak going technically 3 for 3 at the plate, having great eyesight at the plate, and it was a tough one trying to figure out who should be the Domino's Pizza player of the game, because Torrance Thompson had the one hit of the game for the Broncos. Caden Corby had the one stolen base. Connor Tomczak technically was perfect at the plate with 3 walks and 3 at-bats. And then also there was Keaton Maish, who had 3 strikeouts in the game to start for the Broncos out of their 5 total, with Emmett Olson stepping on the mound in relief for Maish. And so stay tuned for our Domino's Pizza player of the game. Again, the player of the game brought to you by Domino's Pizza. Looking for a quick, easy, and delicious dinner? Then look no further than your local Domino's with more than just pizza. Domino's is the perfect carryout after the game, or have it delivered. Great deals are always happening at Domino's, 283-3444. Make Domino's your lunch or dinner destination today. And the Cherry Tigers, they get a dominant win over the Broncos on the PSA scoreboard, 9-0. And big contributors being Isaiah Asuma, as well as as well as multiple other teammates on the team here. Numerous hits from players, one of them being Carson Brown, really strong at the plate, going 3 for 4 at the plate. 4 Cherry Tigers leading in hits, and another one and also Caleb Brown going 3 for 4 at the plate. Carson Brown also having 2 runs scored for his team in the contest. And in fact, he leads the team in runs scored with those 2. And almost everyone on the Cherry squad ended up scoring a run, aside from Caleb Brown. But Caleb Brown played his own part with a RBI in the contest. So Cherry High School ends up getting the win today, 9-0 over the Broncos, and Broncos sadly fall to 2-2 on the season, and now they're looking to hopefully have their next home game soon, although apparently we are expecting to get some rain, so knock on wood. Hope and pray for the best with the weather these next couple days, and hopefully we're able to have it. And so we're going to take another break, and then I'm going to get Coach Talmadge as well as our Domino's Pizza player of the game into the press box for a quick post-game interview. So stay tuned for that on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Dreaming of making a splash this summer? Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom. At Border Bank, we're here to help make summer adventures a reality. Whether it's a boat for the lake, a new camper for those scenic road trips, or the ultimate backyard oasis, our consumer loans have you covered. With competitive rates and flexible terms, Border Bank makes it easy to fund summer fun. Explore if a consumer loan is right for you. Stop in and see us or apply online at www.border.bank. We're Border Bank, your headquarters for funding summer fun. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the Borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Clinic is your home for comprehensive family medical care. Located within Rainy Lake Medical Center's hospital campus, their clinic provides accessible family health care for International Falls and surrounding communities via in-person and telehealth visits. Whether you need an annual checkup or specialized care for an injury or illness, your hometown healthcare team is ready to serve you and your family. To schedule an appointment, call Rainy Lake Clinic at 218-283-5503.
Do your high rate credit cards have you feeling lost? Find yourself a lower rate and roll your balances over to a new card. TrueStar Federal Credit Union now provides an in-house credit card. Our truly rewarding credit card offers competitive rates, a rewards program, fraud monitoring, digital wallet, and much more. For more information or to get started, visit your local branch, our website, or the mobile app. Brighter banking at TrueStar. Subject to credit approval. Restrictions may apply. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and YourLiveEvent.com. Joining me, head coach Phil Talmadge of the International Falls Broncos. You were playing a tough team today, but honestly, I don't think the scoreboard really truly showed how well you guys played today. It was just that one tough inning in opening kind of caught you by surprise, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we came out. We had, they are, as you mentioned, they're a good team. They came out, they hit well. It was one of those innings where they just strung together a bunch of hits, put 5 runs up on the board, and from that point on, we kind of tamed them right down, but we just couldn't wake the bats up at all today. So that's what ended up hurting us, really.
Yeah, and I will commend you guys. They had a lot of really great vision at the plate because, 13 walks total by Cherry. And, that's not something that a team of their caliber should be giving up. And so what do you think moving forward now is something you really want to try and focus on?
Well, I want to focus on, and we talked about this after the game with the kids, I really want to focus on us on being more resilient. We went out there, as you mentioned, they walk a lot of people, and they do that. They've done that every game they've been in, and I told the guys that. So, when you get up against a guy that's tough to hit, you got to make adjustments, and this first time through the order can be kind of tough. But, we took ourselves out of the game more than anything, and just putting those runs, put those walks together and put together a timely hit or two here and there, and that's a whole nother ball game. But we kind of just went down the wrong slope and couldn't get the bats really going.
And it looked like Keaton Maish, after that first inning, he definitely seemed to kind of figure it out. He was able to get 3 strikeouts in the game, and it just kind of a tough mountain to climb at that point, though.
Yeah, it is. And we just didn't help ourselves. And Keaton did. He settled in there really well after that first inning. And, he's a senior, and, the dude, he knows. Sometimes you have a rough inning, but he came back and he pitched 4 more solid innings. Gave up a couple of earned runs, and that was it. Keaton did his part, and the problem was the bats just didn't come in. And then we had Emmett Olson came in and threw 2 great innings of relief against these guys, and that's how it goes. But I guess we'll just have to be ready for this upcoming weekend.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned Emmett Olson because, yeah, like you said, he also did really great that first inning, no hitter, heard a couple of pop flies, and then ending it with that strikeout to put him away, and then like you said, keep them tame, keep them under control, and then not allowing not allowing the double digit lead is also really big for you guys, especially against a team like Cherry. And speaking of Emmett Olson, I wanted to delegate it to you as the coach on who should be our player of the game, and so what made you choose Emmett Olson for it?
I chose Emmett because he came in there and pitched, 2 solid innings and was very effective in those 2 innings that he pitched and showed us that, he's getting to back where we want him to be, and he had some nice approaches with some of his at-bats as well. So, we just didn't really have an anybody offensively that we can really say carry the team today, obviously. So it had to go to one of our pitchers, and, Emmett was very effective those 2 innings in relief.
I think this is a great way to bring Emmett over here and join us. Thank you again for your time, Coach, and best of luck in your next game. Hopefully, weather stays nice and stays tame.
Yeah, we'll hope for it. The field is in great shape. The guys got it ready really well today, and hopefully get some practice in out here, and then head to Mankato on Friday.
Absolutely. Thank you for your time, Coach. And joining me now, Emmett Olson, our Domino's Pizza player of the game. First of all, Emmett, really great couple of innings of pitching there in relief for your teammate Keaton. And that first inning when you were stepping on the mound, had the 2 pop flies and then got that strikeout. What was going through your head? How were you getting in the zone for that moment?
Oh, really? I just let the hair down, throw strikes in there. I know the team can back me up, so just get it in there.
Yeah, so letting the hair down, is that like a power up for you?
A little bit. Different energy when you're up there pitching, so got to feel a little free.
Yeah, absolutely. And also have really great vision. You and Connor Tomczak both getting 3 walks in the game. And so when do you decide whether to take the gamble and choose not to swing? And when do you think, oh yeah, I probably should maybe try and take a swing at this one?
Well, usually I like to take like a first pitch or something, watch one, and then know the zone really is a good thing to do. So it helps as a pitcher.
And so now moving forward, what's the big plan? How do you guys plan on moving on from this and taking the positives into your next game?
Just apply the positives every game. So we go to Mankato. Hopefully we can get a couple win down there. So just battle back from adversity, really.
Absolutely. Well, like I said, you're a Domino's Pizza player of the game. Congratulations, man. Great job out on the mound. And so Domino's Pizza player of the game. Looking for a quick, easy, and delicious dinner? Then look no further than your local Domino's with more than just pizza. Domino's is the perfect carryout after the game or have it delivered. Great deals are always happening at Domino's. 283-3444. Make Domino's your lunch or dinner destination today. You'll be getting a gift certificate for a free 1 large 2-topping pizza from Domino's. So congrats. Dinner's on you, man, for the team after the game.
Yep. Thanks, Domino's.
And before we wrap this up, any special shout outs you want to give?
To the coaches, pitching coaches help me make sure I'm focused in, ready to go. And Caleb, he did a good job catching.
And which is your best pitch?
Fastball, more dialed in.
just straight gas.
Oh, smoke.
Absolutely, man. Well, thank you for your time, man. And I'll make sure to give you the gift certificate. And this has been our live broadcast of Bronco Sports on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. Tough loss against a good team, 9-0. Broncos keep the Cherry Tigers from reaching the double digits, and now they move on. And hopefully, knock on wood, weather stays nice, and we're able to get that next game. And this is the Augie Schmidt live on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM.